Foreign Minister of Armenia Ararat Mirzoyan is on a visit to Turkey. At the airport in Ankara, he was welcomed by Serdar Kilic, the special representative of Turkey in negotiations with Armenia. A private conversation between the two countries' foreign ministers was held at the Foreign Ministry of Turkey, followed by an extended meeting and a joint news conference by Mirzoyan and Mevlut Çavuşoğlu. Mirzoyan stated that Armenia reaffirms its aspiration and readiness to completely normalize the relations with Turkey, to establish diplomatic relations and to open the Armenian-Turkish border, which has been closed by Turkey for about 30 years now. Mirzoyan also said that he and his Turkish counterpart have agreed to repair the Ani Bridge connecting the two banks of Ahurian River in Ani, a historical 10th century capital of Armenia currently situated in Turkey. The two also agreed to take care of other infrastructure with joint efforts before the full opening of the border. Mevlut Çavuşoğlu thanked Mirzoyan for the visit, called it significant and said that Armenia extended a hand of friendship to them at this difficult moment, acting as a brotherly country. Armenia has sent a total of 100 tons of humanitarian aid and 29 rescue workers to Turkey after the devastating earthquake. Later, Ararat Mirzoyan visited the city of Adıyaman, one of the regions most affected by the earthquake, where Armenian rescuers have been working these days. A total of 35,000 people have been killed in Turkey. About 4,000 deaths were confirmed across the border in Syria. Toivo Klar, the European Union Special Representative for the South Caucasus, believes that Armenian Foreign Minister Ararat Mirzoyan's visit to Turkey is historic. This is a historic visit following Armenia's decision to support its neighbor in need, hopefully a harbinger of developments to come in the Turkey-Armenian relationships, Klar wrote on Twitter. Russian President Vladimir Putin had a phone conversation with his Azerbaijani counterpart Ilham Aliyev on Tuesday evening to discuss the situation in the South Caucasus. According to the Kremlin, the two presidents stressed the importance of consistent steps aimed at ensuring stability and security on the Azerbaijani-Armenian border. Prior to that, Igor Khovayev, the Russian co-chair of the Minsk Group, met with President Aliyev and Foreign Minister Bayramov in Baku to discuss issues related to the signing of the Armenia-Azerbaijan peace treaty and the situation in the Lachin corridor, the only road linking Karabakh to Armenia, which has been blocked by Azerbaijan for 2 months and has now led to a humanitarian crisis for the 120,000 people living in Karabakh. Last week, Khovayev was in Yerevan and met with Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan and Foreign Minister Ararat Mirzoyan. After the meeting, Mirzoyan had a telephone conversation with his Russian counterpart Sergei Lavrov, the US Deputy Secretary of State and the French co-chairman of the OSCE Minsk Group. The Standing Committee on Foreign Affairs of Canadian House of Commons unanimously adopted a motion tabled by MP Stéphane Bergeron calling on Azerbaijan to reopen the Lachin corridor, guarantee freedom of movement and avoid further deterioration of the humanitarian situation. The motion will be referred to the House of Commons and will request a response from the Canadian government.